Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you for watching. Thank you to my day ones. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me since the beginning. Thank you to my day twos, my day threes. Thank you to all the new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much, because we know we have some haters in the house at times. Okay, y'all? Anyway, thank you. Okay, thank you for all the donations that come in. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you. Okay, today I want to talk about Rainman. Okay, I want to talk about the things that they put out. Okay, the things that they put out and turns the fingers, turns everybody on them when they put stuff out. Whether it be, to promote music or whatever, because y'all know about teeth, whatever. She came out because she was trying to promote some new music. Remember, y'all? And when she came out and did her little interview, it made everybody, know that she was involved when people didn't really know at first. Not nobody that wasn't close to the situation. So it made people, it put her on people's radar. And the same thing with Rainman. A lot of things that he's saying, a lot of things that he's doing, with him trying to, not trying, y'all, but actually, okay, this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. But he trying to control the narrative, trying to pay, bloggers to put stuff out that he wants them to put out. Okay, so this makes you look bad. Okay, it makes you look bad when you leave from the funeral and go straight to an interview. It makes you look bad when you're running over to, the last place where Mo3 was, spent the night at, allegedly. This is what they telling us, okay, y'all? You running over there to talk to the girls and, tell them Mo3 some more and, look for cameras and all of this other stuff. And it's just like I said to y'all before, okay? All of these little things do not make him look good. Now, something that I want to talk about, y'all. I want to talk about, and I don't quite remember, but I know my subs, my subscribers, they usually come through for me, okay? Now, I don't know who put out the Mcdonald thing. I can't really remember who put that story out. But we do know that, he was controlling the narrative of a couple of bloggers. So we got to figure out now who put the story out first about the Mcdonald situation, okay? But I want you all to notice something, okay? It's a serious pattern, okay? And I keep saying, okay. It's a serious pattern going on right now. Everybody that put out information about Mo3, they were saying that he was in a particular area, okay, y'all? And it puzzles me why this area that they picked makes it look like somebody sit back and thought things out just looking around this little certain area. Okay, so I want to bring some things to y'all attention. I want you to see some pictures. Yeah, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. I want you to see some pictures. Now, this was supposed to be a place where Mo3 came through or whatever, okay, before he was taken out. Okay, so what I want you all to pay attention to is that this whole little area is within walking distance of each other. Everything around it is walking distance. Okay, so I just want you all to pay this attention. Okay. Now, first picture. It seemed as if that somebody that came to this little spot, they mapped this out really well. Okay, the empty parking lots, so that people can meet up and discuss things and talk, or wait there to get things situated. It was a lot of people on that expressway that day, and they were actually people that was out there for what happened to Mo3. Okay, and I am going to piece this video up into another video because I want you all to see how the witnesses. Okay, we're going to talk about the witnesses on the next video. But the people that were out here, it was a lot of people on that expressway. Okay, to help to control the traffic, to help to lie about what really happened, what they saw, help block him. All kind of stuff was going on that day to pretend like it was allegedly, to pretend like it was a movie scene to him. Okay, so it was a lot going on. All right, now this empty parking lot is across the street from Flash Mart. Okay, so these are places that people have been talking about. Okay, now let's get to the next picture. Now the wrong thing. Now Flash Mart. Okay, and like I said, I want you all to notice how everything is in walking distance from each other. Okay, the big lot, the people that was, I don't know that you all pay attention when they were showing the expressway scene, and there were people working on the streets and stuff like that, and then you saw people standing around the expressway like little dips where people can walk up to and be looking. Okay, so like I said, it's a lot of the places that they chose. I just want you all to pay attention to the places that they chose, and just look, y'all, just look. Okay, now this is Flash Mart. Now, this is on the side with the open lot. And the Lancaster movies is there. Beauty Supply, CC's Pizza, and other stuff, y'all. Okay, I just want you all to notice so much space for people can just get their trucks together and their cars together and do all the things that they need to do to line up somebody. Okay, and meet up and everybody, do what they do. So I just want you all to pay this attention. Okay. This is the empty lot also across the street from Flash Mart. Makart and Rolling Hill townhomes to the left, and the apartments are on the right. Okay, y'all? Now, I want to discuss a little something with y'all. Okay? Y'all remember the story that came out about McDonald's, that he stopped at McDonald's. Now, how ironic is this? That McDonald's is in this little facility too, okay, y'all? Give me a second. So McDonald's is on the other side, okay, of 35th and Pleasant Run, okay, y'all? Which is considered, I hope I say this right, because y'all be on me about this, DeSoto, DeSoto, or DeSoto, I don't know how y'all pronounce it, okay? But, Texas. Now, I want you to also take in consideration, Quick Trip is on the other side, okay? Which is, Lancaster, Texas, or something like that. if I'm right. Okay. Texas. Now, another thing that I want you all to pay attention to, okay? McDonald's, all that is in this little facility. This is why I did this video. And I'm finna tell you now. I did this video because Rainman did an interview. In this interview, he said, okay, y'all, I don't know if you all been keeping up. But if you all have been keeping up, like, you know, a lot of people been keeping up. Rainman had an interview, right? In this interview, Rainman said that Pink Eye, you know, that she lives in and out of hotels. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember this, but he said her and her mother, you know, they lives in and out of hotels, like they pretty much, you know, he act like she homeless, the way he was talking about her, saying that she lived in and out of hotels. But I want y'all to just think about this, okay? I want y'all to think about the fact that soon as he said this, soon as he gave this interview and said that she lived in and out of hotels, and then people were saying that she lived in the area in which Mo3 came through, okay? So I want y'all to think about this very seriously, okay? If you think about Spanish Trails, okay? Spanish Trails Motel, okay? Spanish Trails Motel is right behind Quick Trip. Okay, y'all? Now, I want y'all to think back, okay? When Rainman talked about her living in and out of hotels and motels. That's what he said. She lived in and out of motels with her mother. So if this motel is right in the facility of where Mo3 came through, y'all, okay? Right after he did an interview on somebody's channel that he probably, you know, helps run. Why did this area have a shootout? Somebody went and hit this area up right after he mentioned that Pink Eye and her mother live in and out of motels. No soon after he said it, this area was hit up. Okay? Now, think about it, y'all. People think that he's really, really smart. But is he, y'all? Every single time that he says something about something, some more truth comes out from somewhere else. Okay? And then the people that he puts in this, they have to turn around and try to dig their way back out of whatever he didn't put them in. Okay? Now, you know, Teeth, the setup queen, he didn't put her on front row because everybody done seen her face now. Okay? They know what she does. So anybody that's, you know, paying attention, they know that to watch out for her. Okay? He the one, it was his idea to put her on, you know, the channel with Petty Gorilla. Okay? So let's keep going on. Now, people were saying that there wasn't a regular ambulance out there the day that Mo3 passed, okay, and was hit up. Where there is a regular ambulance. I don't know if this ambulance right here is the one that took the other person that was, you know, hit up too on the expressway. I'm not sure. But this picture right here shows you this is part of the crime scene, okay, and somebody else's view of what happened. And you clearly see a regular ambulance, and you also see the other ambulance or whatever that is, some kind of, they say a lot of people is moved, your senior citizens is moved to hospice or something like that from the other one, okay? But you can clearly see there was an ambulance out there. So I just wanted to show you all some pictures of the, you know, the day in question, okay? These are more scenes of the day in question. Now, I went through a whole bunch of people's scenes that was, you know, that took pictures. There are even pictures of, you know, both sides from the sky, all that stuff. You got pictures. Now, what I didn't get when I went through all of these pictures, because everybody was saying that the lady that was in the red outfit, you know, the red top, that her body kept changing and all of this other stuff. And I'm starting to wonder another thing. I don't mean to jump off subject, but this just jumped in my head while I'm on here. Is the reason why it took so long and it's taken so long for this movie to come out is they don't want to tell on themselves. If they have a movie scene in this movie with somebody with a red top on and red tights and all of this stuff, and then a big black guy with all black on and red shoes, that shows that this was part of a movie scene that was on that expressway. Because you see in the background somebody, a guy standing in the background, and you clearly see he got on all black, and then he got on some red shoes, and then you see a car in front of him, and you see some guys in a car, or you know, around a car, and they got on a mask, like ski mask or something like that. And you see the woman with the red shirt on and the black pants that everybody's saying that was on the expressway. You're seeing her looking directly over there at them. So I am thinking now, is this why this movie is taking so long to come out? Because they don't want to tell on themselves. So they're going to have to redo some scenes. If they come out with this movie and somebody got on a red top and, you know, these red little leggings, people going to question this, okay? If they show this guy with his all black on, the same one that was in the background of that picture, with the red little gym shoes or whatever he had on, people are going to question a lot of things. So they're trying to figure out how to take stuff out and put stuff back in, okay? This is what is taking so long, y'all, because they're trying to mix up the actual movie with what happened to him on that expressway. And they're trying to use scenes from it, okay? Not only is they trying to use it for that, some of these scenes is used right now that in a video that's been clearly edited to try to prove a narrative that everybody know is wrong, okay? So I just want y'all to see this, okay? Now let's get back on subject. I looked through all of these pictures right here. I took all kind of screenshots from different angles. You know who I didn't see? The woman in red. The one that people was trying to convince me that she's a detective. First they said she was a news reporter. So that lie didn't fly. Now they're saying that she's a detective. The people that's at the scene right now is fairly, everything is early, them getting there. Why do you not see her in any of these pictures? When the real police showed up, you don't see the same people that were there when they were pumping on him and all of this other stuff. None of these same people are there. Okay, pay this attention, y'all, because it's very important. It's very important. Now, this is just different angles. And this is the Allegiance, you know, ambulance that everybody was saying was for hospice. And they were saying that, you know, it's not a regular ambulance. So I wanted to just show y'all the different scenes. And like I said, I went through this with a fine-tooth comb. And as soon as the ambulances and all of these other people that showed up, the new people, the polices and all the other stuff showed up, okay? Why did everybody else disappear? Why did the woman in red disappear? Okay? She's not on none of these pictures. I don't care what angle you take. She's not on anything, okay? Now, these are just some more angles that I took. I just wanted to just show y'all, where's the woman in red? Where did she go? If she was a detective, then she clearly was there early on the scene. So She should have been questioned by some of these cops out here. Why did she disappear when they showed up? That's something you have to take into consideration about this whole thing, okay? Let's keep going. Still different angles, y'all. Just different angles. That's the truck, the Kruger truck, okay? That they said was, and I know people was like, oh, it was a white guy driving that truck. Well, let me tell y'all something. Background Dancer has a lot of people that works for him, okay? He got all different races. You see the videos that he's in with the Hispanics and white people and all kind of stuff. So that is not far-fetched that he would know the driver, okay, y'all? That he would know, because what I heard was the person that was driving the truck, I don't know if it was this truck, but I do believe it was this truck because they said Kruger truck. He works for Background Dancer. That he moves stuff around in these trucks for him. Okay? This is word on the street. Okay? And it's just like I said in another video that I'm going to make. Maybe tomorrow. Okay? But people that were out there to be witnesses, they wanted different faces. They didn't want just black people, to run up there and be like, I seen it. Okay? They were trying to be really smart by mixing it up. Okay? Just like the lady. We clearly see a white woman standing on the phone. Okay? That was on the scene. But when she's turned around and you're not looking at her face, different body. Different clothes and everything. Okay? So you clearly see they had plants out there to make people think it was one way when it was another. Okay? So why would the police question this white guy jumping out the truck saying that I saw the whole thing, it happened right in front of me? Would he question it? It's a black guy laying on the ground. They ain't thinking that he would have. But this is what I heard. That this is somebody that works, that does side jobs for Background Dancer. Delivering the street pharmacy stuff and moving stuff around for him. Okay? This is what I heard, y'all. Now, these are just some more pictures that I took, just showing the different angles, and you still do not see this woman. You don't see this woman that was, with her red on. You don't see her. Where is she? Why did she disappear right when the ambulance and stuff came? Right when the real police showed up? Why did she disappear, y'all? And these are just different angles. Because I was looking for her. So I was clicking away, trying to figure out where'd she go. Before all these people got here, the police got there, the ambulance got here, she was walking back and forth. Back and forth. She went over and got on the phone and was talking, had her back turned and everything. Then you see all these different angles of somebody in red going over there. First she was over there when he was just, laying there. And she walked away. Then she comes back over there when he's getting pumped. And she walked away. Why did she disappear when other police came? If she was a detective, where did she go? I'm sure she had something that she needed to tell them that she saw. Because she got there fairly quick when it happened. Who told her to come down, that expressway, that she was going to get some action? She clearly is taping this man laying on the ground. She's recording it. The stuff that she recorded is clearly being used on social media by some of Mo3 ops. Her recordings. So tell me now, y'all. Why did she disappear? That's what I need to know. Where did she go? Okay? Let's go. This is another angle. These pictures right here is just different angles, and I'm trying to figure out where she is. Okay? So that's all that these angles are. Now, I want to show y'all something else. Okay? It's funny she's in her motel room when I'm talking about a motel. Okay, y'all? Now, this picture that to the right. This picture is when she got on white. Months and months later, she took this. She's pregnant now and everything. So she's gained weight. Okay? Not to mention she's gained weight. You know, a lot of times she be I don't know if she went and got some work done on her body. But I know she always be talking about she need her butt to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, don't know. But I do know that she is pregnant because she's posting up her baby pictures. You know? Excuse me, y'all. But now, I just wanted you all to look at her frame. Take off a few pounds and just look at the front of her hip. Okay? How it shapes. How she stands all the time. Okay? I just want you to pay attention. Okay? I want you to pay attention to, you know, most of the time, you know, I want you to pay attention to the hair too. Okay? Because when she allegedly left the crime scene and she went back to Houston. When she went back and she posted up her little video, you know, that Rainman wanted her to do because he had a lot to do with her erasing a lot of stuff off, okay? He also had access to her account that he can go in and out and post stuff on, okay? Now, I want you to pay attention. She wanted us to see her in that black hair. That same day that Mo3 was taken out, she wanted us to see her in that black hair. Okay? And another thing, like I said, they would not let you see her face when they had switched it up to the other woman in red. Okay? When they switched it from, when they wanted you to see the white woman on the expressway, they had the camera all in her face. But when she walked over there back and forth to the bodies and this and that, her head was always turned. Okay? Head was always turned. Only thing you could see was the wig. Okay? I think this is very important. And it's just like this picture right here. This woman right here, she got on her red and black. And that guy that's standing all the way over there to the side on the picture right here, he got on his red and black. Okay? As if they were a part of this movie scene. Okay? That they wanted to pretend like it was a movie to Mo3. They had to have people out there to pretend. So he would think it's real. And I do believe that these two people right here, you know, they were a part of that. And I do believe that's why, like I told y'all, it's taking them so long to put this movie together because they done messed up so much. And people is paying attention to so much. So they have to go back and change some things around. Okay? Because people were telling me, right down the street, this guy over here to the side is a actor. He's one of the people from the movie. This is what I'm hearing. So, go figure. Now, right after, like I said, I had to go back and I had to think about, okay? But I want y'all to look at the hips, how her body is made. Just pay attention to everything. And like I said, after I thought about where was I at when everybody started coming at me, okay? This is where I was. I was talking about her. I was talking about Pink Eye. and that she fit the description of this woman perfect. That picture that they put up there, body shape, everything. Okay? And this is when they start, coming at me. Now, I got back on track again. And I started talking about her again. Nobody was talking about Pink at all. Soon as I posted up this video talking about her again, all of a sudden, Rainman is doing interviews, okay? All of a sudden, she's trying to do interviews. All of a sudden, she's posting stuff. I'm going to show you what she posted. Right after I did it, this is what she posted, okay? I'm going to let you bees have this rap stuff, okay? This is what she's saying right here. And she was saying basically that she was kind of falling back from doing rap. This is what she was saying. And she's saying that pretty much, she didn't want to do rap no more. And then all of a sudden after she posts this, then they started saying that she was leaving HSM. And this is when, Toothless Blogger gets up there and put out a video saying that the real reason that she's leaving, that Pink Eye is leaving, is because Rainman wants to sleep with her. To hit that, y'all. As if he haven't already. I told y'all this. When you got so many people in your pocket and you're paying off so many bloggers, then they can keep putting out stuff like this to try to send people off. Okay? This is what they do. So I just wanted to, I think this is the last picture. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about that. Okay? And like I said, if you all have been keeping up, then you all know that this little shooting took place in same area where the motel was. Okay? And it was right after he got on there and said what he said. That her and her mother, this is how they live, from motel to motel. So I just want you all to peep the whole scenery. People were saying that he picked up somebody. Either he picked up somebody or he dropped somebody off. Which one was it? Did he drop her off before he hit the expressway? Was she at the house over there? Because I keep telling y'all, it's a reason he went over there to look at the cameras. It's a reason. And I don't think it was to protect nobody else but Pink Eye. They rushed her back to Houston very quickly. After the incident, she was rushed back to Houston. And it's so odd, y'all, that so many things is taking place in Houston right now. Word on the street was some of the actors, or one of the actors, or two of the actors, soon as the stuff hit the fan, this person moved to Houston. Somebody that was in the movie or had something to do with the people in the movie. They rushed to Houston. They stayed there from November to February. Okay? And after they thought things had died down, came back to Dallas. Okay? One person. Houston. Miss Pink Eye. Allegedly, she was on the scene. She's the one in the red. Okay? Same night. 11 something p.m. 11/11/2020. She posts a picture. Okay? On her post. To let everybody know she was in Houston. Okay? She wanted to get the heat off of her. Okay? She didn't want everybody knowing that she was in Dallas, so she had to post that. But ask yourself why she erased everything else off of November but that post, because she wanted people to see her with the black wig on and the post that she was in Houston so she can say this where I was on that day. But you clearly, everybody that sent me, timestamps that you can get to from here to there, 3-4 hours tops. Okay? This is what people were saying. You can get from Dallas to Houston, a couple hours. Okay? Now, another Houston thing that's popping up. Okay? Houston. And if you ask me, this is another clue in threes. Houston. Okay? I might need to look Houston up. Okay? Because now things are coming out too, saying that Mr. J Prince himself came to visit Mo3. And word on the street is he's the king of Houston. Okay, y'all? What are the odds of all of this? He comes by to visit Mo3 to talk to him about clearly something very important. Okay? Right after he talks to him, Mo3 talks to this other guy and tells this guy, the beef done got out of hand. It ain't no turning back. He also told this guy he was out of there. So he was making serious plans to get the heck out of Dodge. Okay? Because things had gotten out of control. Now, if Mr. Prince couldn't come by Mo3's house and settle what was going on with him, if he had no control over squashing this beef, what you come back for? What did you come back for? Just to tell him, oh, things are serious? Things is getting too out of hand? Mo3 already knew that. So ask yourself, what did he come back for? You came back without bodyguards. What did you come back there for? Is he somebody else they gonna have to question? And I know he be putting out videos on how to, beat a Fed case. He puts out information about how to beat a Fed case and stuff like that. So is he the next person that's going to be questioned too? It's going to be very interesting that if this RICO case do go through, who all is on the list? Because do that put him on the list now that somebody from Houston came to Dallas to talk to a rapper that was into it with everybody? And then right afterwards, he's taken out? And then now, somebody comes at his nephew. Somebody comes at this man's nephew and take him out. Is it tied, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Is it tied? Okay? So, I've been saying that I wanted to talk about this, and this is what I wanted to talk to you all about. And this is what I wanted to post about and show you all about the pictures and everything that this whole, flash mob, all this stuff is in the same area. A lot of this stuff is in walking distances. Who came up with the Mcdonald thing that somebody was in the car with him? Was it somebody in the car with him? And if it was somebody in the car with him, did he drop her off? Did he drop her off at the motel? And when he dropped her off at the motel, and she did whatever she had to do with taking his toy out the car. Did she leave that house with him? Now, word on the street is Mo3 has a song out. The song that he has out is talking about threesomes and that his girl don't mind him talking to somebody else because they're going to have a threesome later and all of this. One of his songs is saying this. So these girls knew what it was when it was in the first place. I told y'all this in the first place, that I think that a lot of these girls was doing threesomes with him. Okay? Now one of his songs comes out and he's singing about this. So these girls weren't mad about him, about sharing him. Because they clearly knew they were sharing them, because a lot of them was doing threesomes. I shouldn't even call it threesomes. I should call it the T.I. and Tiny thing. Okay? But yeah. So that don't make no sense that the girls were so mad, because they knew what it was. I said this at first. I said, was it another woman in that house when he spent the night over there? I've been said this a long time ago. It makes sense. He's so protective of Pink Eye. He's very protective of her. Okay? So it makes sense he would go over there and check cameras to see, did somebody see? Or do I got to, edit some camera tape? Do I got to pay somebody off to edit some camera, some camera tape to edit it? To get her off of the tape? Ask yourself this question. Why would the girl that Mo3 spent the night at her house keep saying, clear my name, clear my name? Why would she be saying this? If she didn't have something on it. If you don't clear my name, I will let them know everything. That maybe Pink Eye was there that night. That you dropped off. It's a lot going on with it. Okay? And if he stopped at the gas station or Flash Mart, whatever it was, and if he stopped at McDonald's, and if he was in the vicinity of that area where the motels or whatever it was, did he drop her off? It makes sense that she would be staying at a motel. It would make sense. She's trying to be a rapper. The girl he spent the night at her house, she's a singer. Did she come over there on, a lie, like, oh, we gonna do some music together, or they was just partying together? And he take her to get some McDonald's and took her home to her hotel. And then whoever came to pick her up from hotel, maybe shipped home back to Houston real quick so they can put up that post later on and say she was not here. It was a reason they wanted that post up, to cover up that she wasn't there. But it doesn't cover anything, because she could have still been on that crime scene, because it only take a few hours for you to get home. So I just wanted to just put something on y'all mind today, okay? I wanted to put something on y'all mind about this whole situation. And something ain't adding up. But at the same time, some things are adding up, y'all. Okay? That somebody is stupid, okay? They're very stupid. And the more that they are talking, the more that things are coming out, that you can put these pieces together. And the question is, should you just shut up, because you're giving your own self away? Soon as you get on here, have an interview. Same area. Where this motel is, that's in the vicinity of all this walking distance stuff that you mention on different blogs and all this other stuff, gets hit up. It's not a coincidence, y'all. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you for watching, y'all. Peace.